Cool. That was nice. To be fair to Twitch, Spectrum is such a huge ball of shit. I have no way to tell if it's Twitch or Spectrum. But generally, if I haven't disconnected to anything, and OBS literally just gives a cannot connect to server error, that's usually Twitch. But Spectrum is actual trash. So it could totally be Spectrum. I have no idea. Oh, we're back. Internet's cool. I'm glad I pay money for a connection to the internet that I receive in exchange for my money that I give to them. It's fucking neat. It's a good time. Everyone's happy with this. Let us consult the monolith, boys. Toilgak something, something for spawn, something, something, nutsack, depart, something, something. I hear a low rumble which gradually builds into an ancient scream. It's like no other noise I've ever experienced. The strange alien landscape, it's a calm silence. Inside my helmet, it's a nightmarish cacophony of pain and death. I can make out some words. It says depart. I'm gonna step away from this. Okay. So, okay, hold on. Can I locate another monolith? What's up, Eternal Jedi? Can I do that? Because if I have a Gek relic, one of the options on a monolith is locate portals. And portals are always super fucking interesting because they take you to weird, spooky places. Alright, Phil. I need some condensed carbon crystals. Yes, that's exactly what I need. Why, thank you. That's my damn mind. Things don't usually work out that easily for me, but yeah, I'll take it. Well, that was basically one whole refuel right there. I got one more of that before we refueling will be good. So this can't, oh, it hurts. This can't track secure facilities. That sucks. I want secure facilities. I want a manufactory, because that's where I learn recipes, and also I have to take a picture of one, and also need an observatory. So, I guess that's firmly within the realm of navigation data. What I should do is get a signal booster, hop it over to that new planet of ours. I drove away and he's so mad about it, he raised the alert level and all the improvements. For reasons. Really upset about the fact that I just drove away from him. Real man. Fucking drive away from me, you bitch! Go ahead. Can't stop me. You can send a space police after me in response, but you can't stop me. Just fucking driving away. Okay, so this can definitely find you ones you've already used. Unfortunate. What happens if you reactivate a monolith? Nothing, probably. First spawn, destroy something, pirate. I don't care, I want to look at a portal. Oh, okay. That might be a take the ship. This might be a take the ship. That's gonna be a take the ship. Alright, let's head back to base. How far is this? 420. Now let's blaze it that away. Head on back. So the exocraft scanner, if you want monoliths, is useful. If you want depots or drop pods, is useful. So drop pod location data has been completely obsoleted now. If you want anything else? Why? There was a 300% chance that my next death is going to be getting flung at 6 billion miles an hour out of the exocraft and dying. It tries to kill me pretty regularly. Did they use the ones on my... No? There we go. Yeah, but hunting drop pod's not a terrible idea. Just land on a planet, hunt them down, bring just a couple stacks of the shit I need to open them up. Get some inventory slottos. Probably worth doing, seeing as it's functionally like 700k every time I get a cargo slot out of a drop pod now. Getting some big boy inventory is a worthy investment. I'll have to go to Nagram and do that. I want to try and find coal shit in Nagram. Which means I need to bring enough materials to make a nomad roamer bay on Nagram. What's your character look like? I am a Corvax with pink leg warmers. But otherwise, fairly unremarkable. Bright yellow Corvax with pink leg warmers. Good time. Fly, my frog! Okay. How do I take damage sometimes smashing through things? We're gonna need to go to Nagrand, I think. Seeing as for the time being, this explore to the center of the galaxy thing is be much better served when I have expendable income to buy a really, really good explorer. I did it. Skills me, Colossus. Barely delay anything. Shitty parking garage, which is just all the exocraft things plopped down in a line because I don't care about the space. Hit a save button real quick in case dumb shit happens. I feel like I left something in you. I did not. Okay. So I'm not sure what causes Science Man to gain new quests. I don't know if it's time or... Here we go. Okay, now he wants a thing. Because like every now and then he wants a thing. And when I give him the thing, he gives me between 500 and 1,200 nanite clusters. Which is fucking spicy. Where it still grows like 15 times faster and everything else for some reason. Okay. What does it take to build? Question. Can I delete this? If I'm in my base, I can delete geobase, yes. What does it take to build a geobay? 100 paraffinium, 4 ion batteries, and 5 metal platings. Okay. Reasonable. Four ion batteries and 5 metal platings we'll acquire from the ion batteries and metal plating store. I'm sure as shit not gonna go get those myself. That sounds like time. For no reason. I got those. These are going to turn into windows. Oh, I could actually use those on the ship now because I used a bunch to make living glass. That's right. Oh well. And I need 100 paraffinium for my freighter. I can do that. What does a signal booster take? Metal plating and carbon nanotubes. Sure. And this isn't lies, this is actually portable, so I can plop this down and then pick it back up and carry this around my inventory. I'll use these. I'll get the 100 paraffinium from my freighter. Let me stop by my freighter real quick before we start going on adventure time. Because I need to grab the navigation data too. Because the point is, I want secure facilities. I want to find manufactories. I need to learn more recipes, which means I need to find manufactories, not fail manufactories, and then get recipes instead of nanite clusters, comma, whatever. I should also probably stop by Baby Gel, because Baby Gel is in a manufactory, and it seems like they do reset every now and then. One of my friends is back. The rest of them are still off on adventures. We need to learn more words. I learned a bunch doing the Atlas jumps, but yeah, knowing more words won't hurt. Oh, well, maybe I should just keep finding Atlas stations. Maybe I should just continue chasing Atlas stations around the Grand. Because the most efficient way to learn words seems to be Atlas stations. Because they give you so many. Paraffinium is in sorting board. Okay. There's that. And the glass goes in pre-order shit. Yes. Add to my glass pile. I will eventually use when I build several biodomes for farming because money, which I should probably use sooner rather than later because passive stream of income's probably pretty cool. But you know. I don't typically make great decisions. I typically make what I would just call decisions. Which are like good decisions, but the opposite. I should probably also make sure I can hold a landing pad. No, landing pad doesn't matter because the ship never spawns on the landing pad. I'll just use a teleporter just like I do here to go back and forth. It's one of the weirdest things to me is when you teleporter into a base with a landing pad, your ship doesn't spawn the landing pad. It still spawns whatever dumb shit place your ship spawns in. For reasons. Okay, let's see if we can remember which base is Baby Gel. And then possibly rename that base Baby Gel, so I can remember for future reference. It's no prior claims. It has a name. It's no prior claims. Let us return to this prison cell. Still one of the funniest fucking bugs. So eventually replace Critter Ship, probably someday, yeah. I only have it because it was a pre-order bonus, but I mean, I'll eventually get rid of it just so I can have the space for a ship that sucks less nuts. It looks like it's refreshed. I am in a wall. Okay, well, this is worse than I thought it was going to be. Baby Jail has upgraded in my absence. Baby Jail is stronger than it once was. Baby Jail was always an inescapable prison, but this is new. This is new, and I don't think I can stop it. Well. You win this round. No Man's Sky. You win this round. This one should just be a perfectly good reload.
That's fucking teamwork!
We'll just lose some minute there as we load back in. Slashy the Cow. 12 months in a row. That's a year in the pool, my dude. Chat, get your hype tentacles. Been following you since Gotham Imposters. Now it's my first year of full support. Thank you very much for the good times. Thank you very much for hanging out, my guy. You with the shiniest squiddling. Glad you enjoyed the content. Do you have an Xbox One or Xbox One X? I have an Xbox One. I'm not currently playing this on it. I'm playing this on a PC, but I possess an Xbox One. I don't think I could tell you the last time it was turned on. Or for that matter, even plugged in. Ooh. Teleporting is a save. Holy fuck. This save was almost bunk forever. That's a little spooky. That makes me kind of scared to come back to Baby
That's
Hill.
fucking teamwork.
Oh, after the 1-year sub, the 2-year sub, Airborne Dragon, 24 consecutive months of hanging out in the squiddy pool with your dope hat. You are the shiniest squidling now, my friend. Ascended to the throne. Thank you for your continued support. Get that hype, chat. A year, and then a 2-year, 2 sub-anniversaries within 15 seconds of each other. Get that fucking hype. Can I... Does this count as a picture of a factory? Damn it. Oh, I should have pulled out the camera while I was in gay baby jail. I could have taken a... Even my camera is subject to baby jail. Damn it. Let's save real quick. There's a game crash or something, so I don't load in back in the wall again. Okay. Viking security, blah de blah, pressure, enemy detection, heavy. The floor feels I guess reduce, let me just reduce my weight. This is a Viking production facility. There is no way that I weigh more than whatever Viking is supposed to be here. I guess, yeah, I carry a multi-tool and have a billion slot backpack. Hydrogen salt. Okay. See, this is why I need to hunt down factories. I need to learn these goddamn recipes. Because if I learn organic catalyst next, the money is fucking coming. Then I just have to figure out how to get nitrogen. Which is an atmosphere condenser thingy, and then possibly doing the other thing. Viking generally carry 5 tons of warp fuel. I don't have 5 tons of warp fuel. I don't have any warp fuel in my person. I'm carrying no warp fuel right now. Also want to give a quick shout out to the guy who decided that when you teleport to a colony, you teleport to your base computer, not your teleporter. Also want to give a quick shout out to the quinjillionth time the name of my colony hasn't saved. We have 2 colonies that haven't saved. One of these is Nagrand, and one of these is the activated indium factory. And I guess we're just gonna jump to one randomly because this is the 40 fucking billionth time that I rename a settlement and it just doesn't save. We do have a shit ton of cargo. I'm curious as to how my guy carries all the crap he carries. I have a portable refinery and a signal booster, both of which are the size of a teenager. Okay, this was Nagrand. That was the opposite of what I thought it was going to be. If only this name would save. I was going to spam it for comedic effect, but apparently you can't do that. I didn't build a teleporter here, did I? What's up, quiet for me? Doing pretty good. Our No Man's Sky is constantly broken. I thought I built a teleporter. Nutmechium. I gotta watch out for that nutmechium.
That's fucking teamwork.
You don't want to get touched by a rogue strand of Nutmechium. Quiet for me. Not only welcome to the stream, have your 3-month hat, my guy. That's a hat upgrade for you. You were the shiniest Squidling. Thank you for the bits, and thank you, Slashy the Cow, for that duck. What a cool dude. This is what Admech uses to lube up the toasters. Nutmechium. Oh crap, I guess. Why did it shoot when I backed out of the menu? I backed out of the menu and it shot a grenade. What the fuck? You don't lose the upgrades, but it breaks them, but obviously I'm reloading my save. Is the autosave death? I manual saved in Baby Jail, fortunately. So I closed the menu and it fired a grenade. I'm unclear on why. They're two completely different buttons. It does autosave undeath. That's alright. We'll go back to Baby Jail. What the fuck? So that's a thing that can happen. In the great list of No Man's Sky bugs, apparently, sometimes closing your menu will cause you to fire a grenade. And fun fact, it's way worse than I thought it was. Because when you fire a grenade, it doesn't hurt, it instantly kills you. From full shield and 3 shield upgrades. It insta-gives you. Okay. Now that I know that can randomly fire when you close the menu, I'm a little more concerned about having the grenade launcher equipped in the first place than I was previously. That took me like 8 seconds to process what even happened. I was just like, what? I'm afraid to fucking push buttons now. Hey, so does do you want to upload your name? Anyone, any of my bases want to save the name they have? Any of them? Any of them. Oh, these absolute fucking units. Oh, man. This is a good time. These are a good fucking time. These are a good time. Stop. The one I'm looking at. So I trade 150 condensed carbon for almost 1 million units. Speaking of 1 million unit turn-ins, that is almost 750k for picking up those. Blew the size of those lads. These are great. This is a great place to have a base. Okay, so I built a portal here. I didn't build a portal with the other one, so I'm ready to build a portal in Nagrand. Nagrand needs a portal. Nagrand is Dyad Colony, which also refuses to save its name. So we'll upload Tellar again and see if that works. So I want to see what the other planets in this system are, because I want to name everything in this system. So I want to build a real base. I want everything named. Everything must be named. There was no death animation or anything, just grenades straight to black. It is kind of cool, though. I don't actually dislike that. That you're just alive and then you are dead. There's no death animation. There's no nothing. Because, I mean, that's what would happen. 1 second you are living, and the next second you're in the afterlife with Nutmechius. Nutmechium. That was close. Let's scale this shit. Alright, so I can build My roamer geobase somewhere. I think for now, I'm just gonna build it right here. This will 1,000,000% get moved. 1 actual trillion% get moved somewhere else. I want to make sure that I build it in range of the base computer so that I can delete it later. So I'm just gonna go ahead and fucking plop it right here. Fly it off the cliff. Another thing I wanted to set down was my signal booster for similar reasons. I'll go ahead and just plop down the signal booster, but I didn't bring any navigation data because I'm a giant idiot. And I'll try and upload this again. And if I do it enough times, it'll actually save. Okay, I need to get my frigate. In low orbit above Talar. Bloop. So I head back up there. And the downside of this planet... Oh no, it is right here. I was like, I think the trade terminal's not right here. The trade terminal is right here. No, Mechium took your weapon from me. Yeah, I wasn't paying attention near a dangerous planet. But Mechium got a hold of my grenade launcher and just blew my asshole out my body with it, apparently. Goddamn Mechium. Okay, so what I learned about signal boosters is if you use one and try to scan for the same type of thing more than once, it will just continue giving you exactly the same building. So I just have to hope it will lead me to manufacturers. And then I can find monoliths and whatnot. Oh, we were gonna find a portal, huh? I forgot about that already. Right, the portal. I'm gonna stop at a trade station and see what I can get. Let me see what I got for freighter missions. See if I got any good rewards, and on top of that, all my frigates are back, so I can send them back out again as well. I believe I can get new freighter missions now. Plants are like Warhammer, they're sentient psychic mushroom people. They're just orcs. Not Mechium, it's just orcs. Alright. Play me the song of my people. Inventory full. No? We good? Hey, you mostly just found me units. Wow, 4-stop mission. Holy crap, that was actually, like, not even worth going on. That wasn't worth the fuel. How about you, buddy? Double, no inventory full. Oh! Well, okay. I mean, if... Holy shit. Guys. Guys. First of all, I can put a fucking trade terminal in my frigate. Second of all... It did something. A freighter mission did a thing. One whole thing. It can happen. Ah. Yeah, I'll take a glitch trade tone on my freighter that looks like shit. That's fine. It's just like... It doesn't even have the center because it's so fucked up. Oh, it's so fucked up it's not even displaying right. Monet. Oh, yeah, I'll post that little shit, literal shit there. That's fine by me. Delete the little panel behind it? Can't. Oh! I can. It still looks like literal dog shit. I can delete the metal panels. Why are these here in the first place? Why? Why? That's why I couldn't build anything in the front of my ship. It comes with fucking flavor bullshit on it. That's what's been blocking me. I don't know if I'm more or less mad now that the problem's been solved forever. Like, the problem's solved, but I'm just mad forever now. I've reached levels of mad that shouldn't be possible. Alright, well you can just fucking delete those, apparently. I think I've been stuck with literally forever. Having a trade terminal on the frigate is nice. Fusion core. Overconfidence. Hunt dangerous pirates. Fusion core... I don't know fusion core, do I? I'm thinking of fusion accelerant. Ooh, I wonder if fusion core is good. Maybe we'll do this. Destiny gets a gold star for today. Technically backstating, but I'm gonna let it slide because this game's fucking retarded and I literally never would have figured that out. Okay, yeah, I'll give you 250 chromatic metal. I'll take this whole stack though. Actually, I don't need that. I think I have almost a full 500 stack on my main ship. What we got for fleet missions, Viking? Dude, by the way, the last patch fixed the race changing on your fleet, lol. Just kidding. LMAO. I want to send you on Victor's Vengeance. Send everyone. Seems good. If you get damaged, I'm done with the frigate system forever. But I can't say that right now. One of them just bought back on almost 2 million loot. That's pretty odd. We'll slightly demote Gold Star to Squid Star her backseating. Like I said, I feel like I should be less of a fucking hard ass about backseating than I am. It just pisses me off so much. Like, I just fucking hate backseating. Like, I fucking hate it so much. In any capacity. Even if it's stuff like game mechanics. But the one kind I will never get mad about is getting around bugs and the like. I'll always be okay with it. Okay, so we more or less omitted the trade terminal from existence now. I no longer require the trade terminal existence. So over here, not very far actually. Over here is the drop off to get my fusion thing and the what's it. I should probably get out of the atmosphere. It's gonna take me forever. Hey, if you do this, it'll fuck your save up. Yeah, exactly. Shit like that, always on board with. May have gone a little bit too hard on that particular parabola, but that's okay. So this is a neat fucking planet. This is a moon, actually. This is a moon. This is a neat overgrown moon. It's populated, so there's trade terminals and the like. Big full of places. Stuff I think it can scan and then rename after squidlings or whatever it is we decide we're gonna do with this planet. If I do end up actually settling on this planet, I feel like we should still name everything after squidlings. Like the squidlings of legend. We already have a planet like that, but we did that because I was going to build a main base there. But then we found this, which is way cooler. Let's do this. Doing the Space Mafia a favor by delivering the goods. I don't give a shit if they pay me. I ain't got nothing against the Space Mafia. If they're going to give me space money, fucking support whoever. I'll fucking fucking base ISIS if they got fusion accelerant. I have no stake in this. That's a weird mineral. Weird mineral that gives me near ferrite salt. Some real plants. Oh, I said there's a plant that's alive. I know. That's why I want to build a base on it. It has like grass and whatnot. Also, I have Viking effigies, don't I? Hey, you kids want to buy some effigies? You want an effigy, buddy? There you go. Friendly barking noises. Hey, Flagface. This guy's a mission. Sure, missions are cool. You want an effigy? There you go, buddy. What about you? Shiny white armor guy? Ah, he wants deck. I'll take directions though. Okay, so I need to turn in 250 chromatic metals. We'll figure out what that shit's worth. And I had something to sell, didn't I? Oh, I did. I did it on the ship, that's right. I was specifically going to wait to sell things until I got here because you get better deals at these things. But in between having that thought and 11.2 seconds after having that thought, it was gone. So I just sold them with a turn on my thing. Just turn to the freighter. And this is pretty easy. Yep, just got simulated rainstorms, obviously, because that's the weather on Paradise Plants is simulated rainstorms frequently. Well, we can live on this place instead. This is the same concept of this little floating island platform that I wanted in the first place, but that one's more extended and it's next to the trade post. I'm like so happy you gave them shinies. They are. The Viking are very happy people. Don't buy into the smear campaigns run by the Gank and the Korvax. It's all false propaganda. Viking are a happy race. A Sentinel Walker deployed in the ready position right next to the base on a planet with threatening sentinels. Surely this will be fine. See me yet. Well, he saw me. Find the door. Find the fucking door. Touch. Okay, so I believe that these take place in manufactories. It just gets co-opted for the mission. So it's possible I can then use this again and it'll be an actual manufacturing thing. Also, I need to check these doors now because I'll then take level 2 Atlas passes! What's behind the door? I don't know what I expected. Oh, there we go. Plants. Okay. Yeah, so I found the weed farm. These are made of the most random assortment of materials possibly ever. And all sorts of random crap out of these. This is like a random loot cache. All fucking kinds of elements. That gave me all sorts of shit. Okay. That's really random. That's like super duper random. I'll keep this. I'll keep this. Guess I'll vendor. That's not even worth using the vendor. Too much effort. I do need to sell my activate minion though. Can I open the other door? Ooh. It's a fucking... It can't be construction. It can't be Sentinel construction. Sentinels are like intergalactic space police. Are they taking one apart? This room is trash. Gotta be taking one apart. Disassembling it, trying to figure out how the fuck it worked. Trying to figure out why the interdimensional space police are the way they are. That's interesting. Follow-up question. Can I not use this as a regular manufacturing facility? I cannot. Follow-up question. Can I put a custom marker here? Leave, turn this quest in, come back and use this as a regular manufacturing facility. Big ass lasers. Fuck off, please, thank you. I said fuck off. No, don't do that shit, fuck off. Fun fact, actually doesn't do damage, because things don't do damage in this game. They either reduce to a shield or reduce to a ship shield by an amount. We see in that chair? No. I mean, possibly, but I very highly doubt it. What would happen if I would have selected the chairs? I would have spun it. Because that's all you can do with chairs. Chairs are not for butts, chairs are for spinning. I actually haven't tried the custom marker of a mission manufactory for later checking. I want to see if it'll let me use it once the mission's over. Like a regular manufactory. We'll find out. If I only got one interaction, I would choose spinning. Hey, Bowles! I did it. You definitely aren't the guy who gave me the mission. 306 fucking nanite clusters. Pretty good payout, buddy! That's a pretty good amount of nanite clusters. And my standing with the Korvax is increased for reasons. Because this game's really confused. Most of the time. This is real confused. No Man's Sky okay? Is No Man's Sky ever okay? Well, my custom marker disappeared. So I guess so much for that test. And my custom marker is fucking gonzo. Bam. Okay, that's fine. There's an A-class 30 slot hauler. 30's low as shit. I just want an A-class, not dumpster hauler. I need to find a good ship, god damn it. Okay. What are we gonna do? What's up, Link? How you doing? Take off. Came over here for a reason. That was to do the freighter mission. I want to turn in the freighter mission now, see if I get anything good. I would not see if I get anything good, see what a fusion core is or whatever. Just get a fusion something for this. And that sounds expensive and complicated, so surely I will be rewarded with cash money. Probably. Hopefully. Maybe. Gonna add this to the buying a good hauler fund. The problem is I found one hauler that was good so far. It was B class, but it wasn't totally awful. It was B class with 40 some odd slots. I think, so like over 40 is gonna be the bare minimum I'm taking for slots. Because when I buy this, I want it to be like the most it can possibly have. I don't know what that number is, but it's over 40. Fusion core. Ah, fusion cores are doo-doo trash, man. I got Schmingle buried. They're tradables. I've been outsmarted. Okay, I don't want to sell the stuff in my cargo. So I want to sell 700. This is spooky to sell. Because it tries to sell the stuff in my cargo slots. Which, honestly, I would not be upset if you just couldn't sell things out of your cargo slot. I think I would be perfectly okay if you were incapable of selling something that was in your cargo slot. I'd be completely okay with that. The clouds fall from the ship. When you call the ship from the ground, stuff like that happens. Oh my god, here. Gas with plants. So what do we need an atmosphere extractor? Probably several atmosphere extractors. Because now I have sulfurine too, and I need nitrogen for stuff, and Mordite goes with Mordite stack. Okay. Let's do this because this is main story, and I haven't touched main story in a while because we've been jumping repeatedly trying to find good places. Oh. They actually went ahead and decided it was going to be this system, so that's cool. And then I think I want to start figuring out what I want to do with the base. It's going to require some thinking. What I want to do with the base is actually not straightforward. I need plans. This is above and beyond crayons. I'm going to need Microsoft Paint. This is too complicated an idea for crayons. Oh! This is like the Terraria base all over. This is like playing the Squiddy Pool. I need a proper system. Man, the Squiddy Pool was so close to being a base that I actually built. It was like right there. The Squiddy Pool made it further than any before him. It actually being a real thing. It was so close. Holy shit. Damn it, why do you suck? You look so cool! This shit should be fucking illegal! That hauler looks awesome, and it's doo-doo butter! I still remember the Fallout 4 base, that was a masterpiece. Oh, I'm glad somebody thinks so, because I think the Fallout 4 base is a total failure. Any base I get less than like halfway through building before I give up on it. Fight game, choose the strongest. I never did this, but yeah. I don't know what we're doing, but it's fight game, so choose the strongest. We had a restaurant, let's go to a fucking restaurant. Yeah, but I only got like... We had a restaurant, a bar, and a fucking clinic. And a gun store. That was it. I built my room, I built the game room. In the back of the castle. I never built the kitchen. I never built the fucking soldier quarters. I never built soldier areas. I built a restaurant. I built a bar, a gun store, and a clinic. And the other half of it was literally just blank space. Because I just stopped playing it. I wasn't even halfway done. I'm yet to make... If I improve my affiliation with the Mercenaries Guild, are you kidding me? Are you serious? I am a master! Okay. These guys, I regularly show up to a system. Watch. Oh, now the game has borked him and he is just a regular fucking person. But if I walk up to a Mercenaries Guild envoy, they will literally just give me my share of the fucking payment. I'm so high ranked with them. But it's a main story quest, and it's set piece and wants you to do 2 missions that will improve your mercenary standing. And I don't know which of these, since that's not something they bothered including, is the rewards for things. I'm not sure which of these will increase my standing. A master pussy. Go kill more things. Yeah, I guess. That's Explorers Guild. This is how you're supposed to be introduced to the concept of missions. The main story is so, like, out of touch with the entire rest. No Man's Sky feels like 10 different devs sat down and developed individual games, and then Sean Murray just taped them all together into one experience. That's what this, and they don't even speak, not they didn't communicate with each other, they literally don't even speak the same language. Like, it's crazy. There's one mission for the Mercenaries Guild. To raid a planetary teapot. It's not even coded in the same language. 10 or 15 people sat down and Sean Murray was like, hey, make me a space game. And made 10 different space games, like, alright, cool, thanks. And fucking smashed them all together and was like, this is No Man's Sky. And they don't interact with each other at all. There's 3 different building systems that only technically work together in any way. I take the moon. Really close to the planet, buddy. Is this a recruitable frigate or a crashed frigate? Because it looks like a crashed frigate. I'm pretty sure it crashed into the ground and exploded. No Man's Sky planet close to stock every time. This is a moon. Ow, hello. We'll have the game still running in that cutscene. Now I have kill one of you as a thing. See you later, kiddos. Now what do we get? Some more nitrogen salt. Nitrogen salt's the common one. The organic catalyst is the rare one. This is right the fuck here, so I'll let them just come at me. $20 that didn't count. Didn't count. It's a cool game that is coded by cool people. This game works gooder than most other games that haven't been developed yet. Of course it didn't count. Alright, so they got one mercenary mission for me and it didn't count, it did. Because why would it? I only needed for main story for commission. Good news, the system authority can't follow me into the testicle of sales. So this quest is broken forever now. Because it wants me to raid a depot that's already been raided. Oh, I missed one! One of them didn't explode. Oh, No Man's Sky, for the first time in recorded history, isn't completely fucking retarded. I guess I missed one. I might as well just blender Sentinels. I have a whole bunch of kill Sentinels quests, and surely at least one of them is, at least one of them has to be, Mercenaries rep. I'm actually going senile, chat. I don't know what happened. I mean, I know what happened. It was a car accident. It made me retarded. Pretty sure I'm going senile. Legends say one is still alive. I don't think that's accurate, but we'll find out by getting out and having a gun. It is! I missed one. I'm the retard. Well, you can't just jump through my ship. I know, guys, dogs are coming. Okay, if I get... I'm actually not getting close enough with the Scatter Blaster. Holy shit, the Scatter Blaster has a really, really short range. Oh, they're all fixed. What the fuck? The quest repaired all of them. I had to literally touch them with the gun. And I can one-shot. Thusly obsoleting the only thing that it seemed like maybe the Blaze Javelin could do. Cease. See you later, kiddos. Pretty goose, all things considered. Scan me, daddy. I had to reload my geology cannon, too. The geology cannon is now empty. It takes approximately 4 shots to kill a Sentinel. The whole depot respawns somehow. Squid's brain is starting to munch as we speak. It's starting to munch as I speak, dude. I'm retarded. I don't know how this happened. I mean, I did know how this happened. It's a car accident. I literally just made that joke with those exact same words. Guys, like it's not even humor anymore. No part of this is a joke. I'm just having the world's slowest joke. It's not a joke. It's actually what's happening to me. I have possibly 3 months to live before I'm just a cucumber on life support. Incapable of thought. What's up, boss? Alright, at least 2 of these merc. 3 of them are merc, actually. Neat! Oh, because I had 2 different rated depot quests. 15 Mercenaries Guild reputation, you say? Don't mind if I do.
That's It's fucking teamwork.
Who was that stay hydrated bot? The bot lost his hat. 6 months for the water bot. Thank you, Gits. Make sure the water bot has his hat properly. Although it is a water bot, it is still a bot. Probably doesn't do well unprotected in the pool. Can't wait for Squid's debut on Veggie Tales. Okay. I got 15 Mercenaries Guild rep. Those like fucking just literally can't possibly not count. Oh, cool, one of those that are good reward too. Okay, everything but the radon and the nitrogen, which are going on the Freightar. Pognium, quad servos, semiconductors, the quantum accelerators, the nitrogen salt, the magno gold, and the Walker brain still. I don't know, Phil Squish, I think I have some residual RF brain damage. I don't know what that means, but I like, as much as I say it as a joke, because humor is a coping mechanism, etc., I do legitimately think I have, like, permanent damage from the car accident. I swear I didn't used to be this retarded. I actually do think that fucked me up forever. Which is not a stretch. I was unconscious in the hospital for 3 days, so. Do we need more movement modules? Because I could get more movement modules. That's the dumbest question I've fucking ever asked in my life. Of course we need more movement modules. Where do I put them, though? Because I'm planning on deleting these. For now, here. Just start burning them across the bottom. You did say the medic first thought you were retarded. Yeah. I couldn't talk. I wasn't unconscious for 3 days, which is actually the fucking scary part. I wasn't unconscious for 3 days. I was conscious. It's just like my brain kept resetting. I had to be told at first every 20 minutes what happened and why I was in an ambulance and why I was in a hospital. And every couple hours, and then I had to keep being told, and I'd be functionally normal, just really dumb. And I'd completely forget everything again. Like, it's not exactly a stretch to say I have permanent brain damage with that. I'm almost positive I do. Once I was smart. I am not smart anymore. I'm a dumb retard. You want me to visit the Viking and learn what I could of the Atlas, the Sentinels, and the Travelers who committed some unforgivable act long ago. Hey, you know those robots you guys really like killing a whole lot? Destroyers of worlds, servants of liar Atlas. Why is the Atlas a liar? Any being that claims to be a god is not one. That's fair. Progenitor Herc knew this well. Battle Brother Null did not. They died for a false dream. Definitely already did the quest for the Exocraft guide that tells me that their history of Null and Herc is not what they think it is. Tells me their history of Wars of the Gek, of Korvax slaves, and Tyrannus empires. You suggest the Atlas is a god, then it is insane. About to leave, I noticed something on his terminal. 2 digits blinking endlessly. Hey, what's this, 16? What's this 16 shit you got going on, buddy? Uh-oh. Broke him? He's pained by mention of the number, staring at their terminal as if they'd seen it for the first time. Their words slur, a strange sound entering every sentence. Whoops. Well, we broke him. Speak to an Explorers Guild representative. Calling me? I'm not on my ship. I can't take calls right now. Okay. Interessant. Okay, what's this back planet here? go take a look at this Forsaken planet. I had to name all the planets in this system if I want to live here. And Nagrand is the moon of Kurtau. Which looks way more like a moon than Nagrand does. Alright, this is just a fucking void. There will be nothing of value here. I believe this is airless. Fuck! Too fast to initiate landing. Just kidding. Here you go. Are you airless? It's airless. No flora, no fauna. I had a couple take a picture of an airless planet missions. Ouch. Even though gravity doesn't affect how much damage you take when you fall down. Okay. So this planet is a useless potato with no flora or fauna. If we're going with the Outland theme here, what would this be? Because my initial thought is Thousand Needles, just because it's... They're not Thousand Needles. The Thousand Needles is the place on Azeroth that it looks similar. The one that's the spires, it's like Thousand Needles in space. It's all just spires. But there's actually a lot of people who live there. Another storm. Blade's Edge. Blade's Edge is what I'm thinking of. Alright, there are 2 planets here. The second one is a large ringed planet, because it's not the one I'm at. It's definitely a dangerous system. There's a fucking jillion pirates here whenever you go to space. There's a ringed planet somewhere. Because the other one's a moon. This is a moon. I know I can see it from the other planet. But Netherstorm might fit better, because Netherstorm is just broken shit and rocks. So that might make more sense as Netherstorm than Blade's Edge Mountains. If the moon rolls a planet, the planet's a moon. Yeah, basically. The moon is a lush green fucking forest. And the planet is an airless, forsaken rock. It's interesting. Where's the planet? Another fucking planet. I know you can... I'll jump, I guess. You can generally see it from over here. Yeah, there it is. Pagus N33. It's a hot planet. So, I mean, that's just Hellfire Peninsula, right? Like, can that be a different thing? Is there a different Outland thing that a hot planet can be called? I'm pretty sure that's... I don't care what it looks like. I'm gonna go look at it, but I'm pretty sure that's just Hellfire Peninsula, no contest. What else could you possibly call this? There's so many pirates in this system. Sanger Marsh. I forgot that zone existed. Oh, they're after me, Lucky Charms! There are 4 of them. There are 5 of them. That is several. Fuck 'em. Sangumarsh Sheriff gets somebody use Sangumarsh Clubs all. Does it? I don't know if that's accurate. Line 'em up. I got a lot of the short-range lasers. The short-range lasers hurt a fucking lot. I didn't get a shield recharge off that one. This game is a cloaking device upgrade, so you get attacked by pirate sled. That would be very nice. One guy left. No health. That guy had no health at all. That guy exploded when looked at funny. I was inspired by the payday beats to just fucking fight him. Works for me. Cloaking device we need. Made it hard to detect you. How Hellfire Peninsula-y does this planet look? Nighttime, kind of hard to tell. Not very, actually. You would think with Hot Planet it's got to be Hellfire Peninsula, but this doesn't. Very dark. Very dark. It's got weird, giant, leafy bits. It is so dark. It's night or day right now. This is super night. I think because of the fact that the planet Descent here, which is probably gonna be Netherstorm, is so much bigger than the rest of them, it's like gonna possibly permanent eclipse. It just would be Shadow Moon Valley. Yes, dihydrogen crystals. That's what I want to look at. That's why I'm looking at them with my eyes. Huh. This is just like the... I think this might actually just be the planet of eternal darkness. This might be the edgiest planet that exists. Very possible. Huh. Interesting. I don't know they have a day here. Are you a portal jumper? I have no fucking idea what that means. Nothing personnel traveler. But this planet is just darkness and darkness accessories. Rocks off. I have hair rocks for you. Give me a tiny, insignificant amount of money. Thank you. Give me a tiny, insignificant amount of nanites. Thank you. What about you, buddy? What do you got? If I have to multiply dihydrogen, I'll multiply dihydrogen later. I don't think I need to buy any right now. I don't think I need to buy any ever. The fact that I can just multiply it indefinitely means it's functionally an infinite resource. Okay, so names. Gotta use a portal with glyphs. I have gone through a portal with the glyphs. Yeah, it's part of the main story. One that takes you to the weird machine planet. And then you immediately get teleported to somewhere else and nowhere, like, just get fucked to standoff in nowhere space. Alright, so this is a Forsaken. I am not convinced it's not renaming the wrong one. Oh, fuck me. Netherstorm. I want to see this with the light, but I don't know if this ever gets light. This planet may literally be in perpetual darkness, which I guess just means it kind of automatically wins Shadow Moon Valley, right? Like, there can't be any contest if this is always in an eclipse. Oh, is this a backseating thing? Is this a thing I haven't done yet? No, he's not backseating, chat. Calm down. He asked a question in a way that is not backseating. Specifically as to not backseat. Calm down, you fucking animals. What's this?
Welcome, Squidling, to the Squiddy Pool.
Is it worth my time to go get 25 cobalt? This is a cave right next to me. I suppose, yes. And Bomber! 55. Gitz is still here. Gitz is still in the area. Welcome to the Squiddy Pool, my dude. You're just handing out hats here. You want some emotes? Have some emotes. You were the shiniest Squidling. Thank you, Gitz, again. I think you've actually done 20 today, because I want to say you were at 882. Or your first one was 883 today. Okay, if there wasn't what was legally a cave, actually right here, because the game thinks this is underground. So this is going to be a cobalt thing. Yeah, the game thinks this is underground for good reason. Yeah. Nope. 25. I only do this because you get S-Class modules out of these sometimes, and S-Class modules are nice, and I would really like the thermal ones. No, the cold one and the radiation one. So I can take them from where they are to where I want them to be, which is over here. Give it to me. Damn it. You don't usually get S-Class modules, but you can. So current time 3:14 in the morning. I don't know if this is always dark or if it's just dark right now. It might just be regular night. It seems really fucking dark, but it might just be regular nighttime. What do you think, chat? How fast does time pass this game? We're going to the minute as a second school. Okay. The Breath of the Wild. I can wait a second. See if the sun comes up and light happens. So I actually want to see what this looks like in the daytime before I name it. I have some idea of what I'm doing. It's not always night questions. How long is a day? Also true. It is kind of packed behind a plant that's like 50 billion fucking times bigger. I see your MT. Oh, I'm multi-dual. Yeah. You finally got a decent one. I only use the shotgun on the geology cannon, which needs to be reloaded. Does that take one? That does actually take one to fully reload the multi-tool. That's pretty fucking spicy. What's this? Phosphorus. Mine has phosphorus shiny in that. I heard that you can't get the community event thing out of deposits unless online discovery systems are active, so I could possibly get a hex score. Not that I really care, but I could hypothetically get a hex score. Or I could get salvage data. Now I don't even have the stuff to open this. Ready? Cobalt. I calls them how I sees them. Why I ran over here, thinking this would inexplicably be different from the previous one. The last crashed freighter we investigated gave us damn near $1 million. Because it gave me a whole circuit board. Because it gave me a heat capacitor and a polyfiber. Which is really lucky. It's really lucky. But even with that, I'm still not sure it's worth all the effort to dig up all those things for just $1 million. If I want to farm money, there's ways to farm money that are a lot faster. Alright, this plant's definitely red. This is definitely Hellfire Peninsula. I'm glad we waited. I am glad we waited. This is most definitely Hellfire Peninsula. And thusly, we have named the Outland system. So now our home will not be trapped amongst planets that I uploaded without naming like a fucking idiot. Might as well check. See what it takes to open these. If it's super easy, maybe we'll pack them up with what we got. But if it takes anything, I'm gonna have to go farm. I'm not gonna bother. If I could walk up to these and open them with like ferrite dust or something. That's pretty easy. That's pretty easy. That's about as easy as it gets. I don't think you can have an easier time opening freighter loot. Which means this will probably give me nothing. I don't know if those two things are related. But I'm probably gonna get diddly shit, is my guess. Oh shit, where's Bill's line stacked to 5? Oh, I should pop this directly in the engine then. I can do that. Somebody's up so far away. I mean, this is like 11 feet away. It's by no definition so far away. But it's not in the rack with everything else. 5,000 units, that's a potato box. Come on, less potato boxes, more good loot. 4 more. No. There we go. Give me stuff! That's technically stuff. That's a flavor of stuff. It's a flavor of stuff that exists. If I also get acid, that's stuff. That requires a second helping of stuff. As most of this trash. Yeah, I don't know if it's actually worth looting crashed traders. Like, if they're really good super early game, when 100,000 units is a lot to you, and you find a heat capacitor, you're like, whoa, whoa, wee, whoa, 100,000 units, but when not that, I don't actually know if this is worth the time. I generally don't feel like these are worth the magnetized ferrite to power the terrain manipulator. I'm only grabbing it because it was right next to me and it was basically free. Yeah, like so far it's real questionable whether this is worth the magnetized ferrite. I don't know that it is. I got almost warp fuel though. Acid. Oh my god, that's another warp fuel. Well, I got a warp cell and an unstable gel. That was pretty bad. That was a pretty bad failure. The one time you don't want to be a cryo chamber or something, yeah, but then I won't know about it, so I won't be sad about it, because if I don't touch it, I don't even bother in the first place, I can't be sad about not getting the thing I didn't know I didn't get. You can touch these two, but I don't know if they do anything. They let you read logs. My love, I dive into a black hole tomorrow. I know we agreed not to! I warned them about advisability of such a large vessel moving through the rift. But they're arrogant, vain creatures, are they not? You emerge into skies above the anomaly. Reality itself has abdicated this place. Vast hexagons litter the landscape of this once proud planet, now becoming the plaything of our unseen foe. I will not be back home for time. We drank the water. What? They just give you weird stories. They don't give you a mission? I was apparently giving you a mission, which I guess I can just abandon. I don't think that does anything. It just tells you to look through the shit. Yeah, I guess I just insta abandon this. I can't abandon this. Okay, well, that's in my log forever. How are you doing, fellow kids? What's up, Max Winter? Oh, I wish I hadn't touched that. Alright, so. They want me to go talk to an Explorers Guild guy. Which I could do up yonder. He's struggling. High conflict, just general shithole, and they're gonna want me to turn in stuff for Explorers Guild rep. They're gonna want me to go around to that, and then it's gonna be fucking Merchants Guild or whatever. They're gonna want me to do all three, I'm sure. I could do that. Or got my freighter for a minute. Check if they got any good missions. Or we could go plan out a base. Planning out a base sounds like a pretty good idea. There's no man's bugs, same as usual. It functions like 70% of the time. Like 30% of the time, it's just random shit. I really want to build a real base. This is something that's going to take some doing. Guess I'll just sell these two. I'll just make the new warp cell. Where am I? Oh, I got too close to the Forsaken Planet. Squid's out the feet. I have not. Probably because I haven't really drank any water. I haven't drank much water. I've been doing the stuff I probably should be doing. I'm just... See, No Man's Sky is just... There's so much to do, you just go. You just get on and you just go. Stay hydrated, bots gonna be so mad at me. I haven't peed or stood up or anything. I've just sat here for 4 fucking hours. Immobile. Well, I mean... OBS blew up that one time, or Twitch, or Spectrum, or whoever was responsible for the fact that they fucking can't do my job. That was basically a break, right? I stopped playing video games for like 2 minutes. I didn't stand up or do anything, but that's pretty much a break. I should probably take a break. I should most definitely take a break. It's a thing. I said I was gonna do better about getting in the habit of doing it.
That's fucking teamwork!
But instead of that, the opposite. Zig over Zags 2 months in a row. You are the shiniest squiddling. Max Wiener is here. to step into his lifeguardery. I'm gonna take a break. I do have to pee. I do definitely need to stand up because sitting here for so many hours at a time is bad for your butthole. So give me a couple minutes, guys. I'll be right back. When I return, we busting out Microsoft Paint. And we planning out a base. And we gonna do some cool shit. BRB. Alright, boys. It's planning time. It is all kinds of planning time right now. We gotta figure out how the fucks we build a good base. So. There were definitely things I was supposed to do on my freighter. I came here for a reason. I was not immediately take off and go do something else. It may have been smarter to do the stuff first and then go take my break. 'Cause all I remember is putting the gas away, and there was definitely nothing. How did I make nitrogen salt again? It's only 1 stack of nitrogen. That's not too bad. Okay. Gas goes on the same thing as the plants. One pile of nitrogen over here. And I'm gonna have too much. I'm gonna have just slightly too much. So I guess the rest of this goes in the dumpster. That's okay. Hey, I've got a good supply of gases now called sulfurium. There's a dirty space tampon behind us somewhere. The back of this row. Back there. Nitrogen salt isn't nitrogen plus salt. That would make way too much sense. Salt is a single atom that processes 2 to 1 into chlorine, which is 2 atoms. No part of that transaction makes sense. It's not about making sense. It's about sending a message. And that message is, I dropped out of high school science. And I decided to make a game about science anyway. Give me something good. Crap. I can't take another one yet. Damn it. I can't take another one. That's the poop. That's the poop. Poop! Okay, that's fine. Alright, so let's look what we got. Yeah, I know what salt doesn't mean sodium chloride, but it can. It makes more sense than condensed carbon. There's no amount of adding carbon to nitrogen is gonna make it a salt. Unless I also failed high school science, which I did. Perfect. Alright, so here's what we need. Dang it, I didn't think it would capture it. Oh, it will capture it. It just takes a second because it's really dumb. Okay, let me get MS Paint. Here we go, paint. Here we go, paint, my dudes. It's painting time. Okay, so. Here is the weird bean thing that we live upon. This can be expanded, I'm pretty sure, by building additional base computers. So I don't think we actually have to worry about running out of like build space proximity to the computer. I'm pretty sure the computer can be moved to anywhere, and it will be perfectly fine. So the way I see it, this can be pretty clearly divided into 3 pieces. We've got the weird little golf club head thing that turns into what is actually a very fucking narrow neck. And that kind of rhombuses down at a 45-degree angle in a way that sort of logical. Like that, down to below where the initial thing was. Only a little bit below. So it just goes up a bit further and does basically the same thing. And kind of curves out. Shit. Hold up. Hold up, I fucked up. Move all this. What? What business over there? It kind of curves out as a little like, no, brushes. It makes a little shoe with a toe. Okay. That's more or less the shape of our base, yeah? That's the island we are building upon. So I figure if we divide here, we divide like here. We have 3 pretty distinct regions. 3 relatively distinct regions. Because there's golf club head, little rhombus thing, and shoe. So I think we make golf club head over here a farm area. I can see where you want me to do the art stuff for Warhammer. This is a perfect representation of the shape on your screen. Thank you very much. I'm proud. This was good. I did good. I'm gonna pat myself on the back because I did a good job of capturing this weird little fucking shape right here. Farm. Factory. And question mark. How do I deal with the middle? I could just build a cool house in the middle. You did good. I did good. I did it good. Fun, it's alliterative. Farm, factory, and fun. I was thinking like a living quarters / trade post kind of situation. Let's just make this a house. Let's just somewhat preemptively plan this being a house. Now, we're not going to be able to build everything as one contiguous piece. The reason being because it only works on a grid. This is not a grid shape. This is a weird beam. We have to respect the weird beam. The weird bean is gonna need some assistance. However, we have a couple areas that are relatively straight edges I can work with. I'm gonna say from like here to here. That's pretty straight. The bottom edge of the golf head is pretty straight. The top of the shoe is very straight. So those are areas, both sides of this actually are pretty straight. That makes this really good for a house area, because I can, well, I picked the Waitley's Pole because it looks cool and I like it. Because part of it's floating. Because this whole section over here is floating. There's no ground support. That's just a big floating extension, which is really fucking cool. That's pretty much why I picked this. Also, you don't want a lame rectangle, because then you build a shitty lame rectangle house. Which we do have the opportunity to do here, because again, this central area actually fits really good for being a house, because not only are these both basically straight lines, these are parallel straight lines. How long has it been since you saw that notation? These are, if not parallel, very near parallel straight lines. Which means we can plop a huge fucking area down right there, actually build it on the grid how the game wants us to, and not have issues. I think I missed a piece of this notation. Technically, I would need, like, that and that if we want to be mathematically correct. Just looks like weird little eyes. So that gives us room. That gives us room for activities. Now, how do I do this? What does each area need? House is whatever. I don't care about that right now. But we're going to need to figure out how to arrange this. So my thought for the farm is like a circle of biodomes. I'm gonna tab back to this real quick. It's gonna drop capturing this because I tapped into it. Oh, it picked it back up again actually. It's kind of surprising. These aren't that big. Like, these are pretty big, but they're not that big. I could fit a fucking jillion of these around the outside of this thing. Like an actual no shit jillion. Oops. Okay. Every time it goes in and out of full screen, it fucks the monitor capture. So, the plan is, we have entryway, and then a series of domes along the top here. I will see how many I can fit, but there are 8 different types of plant. I want to try, ideally, this is more than there's actually going to be, to have 8 of these total. So I can have 1 dedicated to each type of plant you can grow. However, I have to arrange those across the top and bottom. Along this straight edge, I can have a larger structure. And I think I want that larger structure to be the idea I had earlier, the living glass factory. I want this to also be a series of biodomes or something. That produces like correct ratios of plants. We figured out the science. We figured out the science earlier. That'll make correct ratios of plants to pump out living glass. 1, possibly several every time I log on. And so we'll have this big building here, which will have several offshoots in the back, leading to different ones, because these ones are specialized production. And the goal is I walk in here and just get free shit. Now each of these can have a little path, because they're gonna need a little path. They're gonna need like an entryway, because they need a doorway. So each of these can have, I'll be close to the edge realistically, a little path coming off of them. And then I'm going to have a walkway that goes around like this, around the outside of it. Obviously, I cannot build a walkway like that, because grid. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use the tiny little foundation blocks, like flagstones, and put them whatever the minimum distance away from each other that they won't snap to each other. So I just have a walkway. It's got to be far enough away that they don't snap to the stairs or access ramp or whatever that I'm going to use for the biodomes. This will probably be the most resource intensive area to build, because I'm going to need so much glass to build these fucking biodomes. What do I do in the middle? Unsure. I am now taking crowdsourced ideas for what to do with the middle of this area. Statue of Blob, that's going over here, my boy. That's definitely going to be over here. Let me hop back in this for a second. It'll be a fairly decently large area swimming pool. The bean will be elsewhere. We should definitely have a terminal for our farmer, bro. He'll probably be in the main area, though. I'm just looking through what I got. What have I got? Teleporter can take us into here. This is the place we're going to want to come to most of the time, realistically. Farming does have all these little shitty fucking flora containment things in the hydroponic trays. I kind of a small, like almost largely for show thing of hydroponic trays. Oh, these are so tiny. They have pipes. They're big pipes. I could actually just build some cool shit with these. They do snap. Community houses. I could build some neat shit out of these. Like, I could just have like a central garden area thing that's got some of these farming. It's got some of these old display thingies just around that don't do anything, just to be there. And then I could use all these little pipes and shit to just make something neat looking. I was thinking I could make a cool irrigation thing, but no way I'd be able to get even kind of connected to the biodomes. I could just have it going into the ground near the biodomes, because the top of this is very flat. Can always come back to that later as well. Doesn't have to be done right this second. That can be figured out later. I could use stuff like the archways and whatnot to build a nice little gazebo. For now, though, this would be a big-ass fucking question mark. We got options. We got options. We can do all kinds of stuff in there. That's open to interpretation. Now, house. House is going to be interesting. Let me get rid of this notation real quick. That was for demonstrative purposes. I should have Control-Z'd this when I had the chance. Okay. So, this is the interesting part. I figure the design like so, never flat. Friends don't let friends build shitty rectangles. Now, I don't want this to take up the entire area, but I will possibly floor this whole area. And the house itself be more towards the center. Like so. Possibly with the wing? Unsure on the wing. This area is a decent size, but it's not particularly much what about a square. No, fuck off with these shitty square houses. And this lets us make a second floor up here. So we can have like a lower area and then a raised area above it. And somewhere in there, I can have either a basement. No. Ramp offshoot to the side. I know what I'll do. I'll have a stairwell here. A stairwell here. And possibly a third stairwell here. Leading to a long walkway with landing pads. A bunch of them. These fuckers are gonna take my goddamn parking spots. So I might as well do backups. So I'll have 3 staircases, 1 long walkway, and just landing pads offshooting from that. As many as I can fit. They're not hard to fit, they're pretty cheap. As many fucking landing pads as I can fit down there. Around this time, the game will probably start crashing when I try to load it. We'll see. We'll see where we end up on that. Which is why I'm trying to make this more of a sprawl than a condensed building. Because I feel like the more I try to make one condensed building, the more crashy this is going to be. Whereas if I make this kind of a sprawl with the scattered, disconnected biodomes and stuff like this, if I leave just this one building and some buildings in the factory that are large, it should be okay. Around this, up here. can be teleporter and blob statues, etc. Just some little feature right there. That should be fine. Now the factory is the complicated one. The factory is complicated because I don't know exactly what I need. This one's challenging. There's gonna be a couple different buildings again. Oh, also. Another backside walkway off this straight piece here. And this will go into the storage blocks, which may be set into the mountain and may just be lined up coming out the side of it. Remember all the storage containers right here. Squid is John Maddening. This is why I couldn't do it with crayons. It's too complicated for crayons. We gotta upgrade to Microsoft Paint. So, factory needs a couple things. This needs refiners. Probably several. Oxygen / atmosphere thingies. Exocraft? Question mark? The refiners, shut up. Stop online. I'm gonna ban you. Shut your bitch mouth. Squid Swagnum Opus, 1 billion hours of paint have built up to this. I think my Swagnum Opus is the Squiddy Pool in Terraria. That's the most. That or my Fallout 4 base. So we have one larger building and one smaller building. This is refiners, and this is oxygen extraction. That'll be probably open air. And this will have what I imagine is a straight walkway leading around the area. Which leaves us a secondary giant question mark in here. I don't know what to do with that space either. I guess I could just have an exocraft over there. Have the three of them just kind of around. I don't know, come back to me on that one. Actually, so your Fallout 4 base is a reference to some of my buildings in that game. I thought I did pretty good on the Fallout 4 base. I'm just sad because I only got like 40% of the way through it before I stopped giving a fuck. It had simply been too long. I think it's a good starting point. What we have here is a starting point. And this can lead all the way around, and this will lead all the way around. Like so. So we have these big ass walkways. I'm too fucking stupid to make fun of Squid. Feels bad to be actually retarded. Okay. 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 Come here so I can save you. I wish to save you. What do I save you as? Where do I save you? Where did I save? I may have actually, I was gonna pull up the Terraria map just to be funny. I think I actually got rid of it. I don't think I even have the Terraria map anymore. Terraria map's just gone, I'm pretty sure. Have you been drinking? Sure. Like, yeah? I mean, there's water missing from this. I've been drinking. I've been real focused. I'm focused. I can't wait for some fuckery with the grid to ruin this whole plan. I know. Can we say this? No lands, sky, stairs. I'll leave this over here. Over OBS so that I can look at it and that I won't see when I drop frames, and I can't be sad about it if I don't know what's happening. Sounds good to me. Okay. Step 1. Get the Nutmechium out of here. Nutmechium needs to go elsewhere. Step 2. Measurements. I don't need to destroy these rocks. They'll get destroyed by me putting stuff back. Okay, this is not as straight as originally believed. I think that was just the angle I was coming in at that made this look way straighter than it is. How many thingies across is this? What can I lay the most of? 15 of these. It's also not completely flat. But that is okay because it will be completely flat once I place all the things down. I will bring flatness to my lair. I should probably build up from the middle though. No, because then the other things will be floating. No, that's better than having them float. I'm just gonna have to use these as stampers to basically flatten the entire area. How many horses does a large equestrian place have? Big barns have like 150. Anything over 25 is pretty big. How many do you have? Oh shit, this takes magnetized ferrite.
That's fucking teamwork!
By the power invested in me by the ability to do math! I need 40 glass. Which means I need 4,000 frost crystals. And there is skunk. 55 months in a row. Beardbird Actionbeard has transcended the mundane terror of Earth and has brought his reign of justice to the stars. Destroy all space clowns. You with the shiniest squidling. Man, that was a long fucking time ago. Appropriate for a 55-month sub. Thank you for your continued support. Chillin' in the cool guy penthouse. I know I can blend to silver. How bad is blending silver? I don't have any on me. I don't know why I did this. Okay. How about step 1? Okay, locally nearby structures gives you literally just nearby structures. So doesn't that look way straighter from the ship? Oh. Nice camera angle, idiot. Also have a weird little double pyramid thing over here. Okay, the beacon is... That's interesting, actually. I never noticed that. It's right below us. I'm gonna scan this planet very little, I think. Okay. Signal booster. Secure frequencies. Manufactorum. Fuck. I missed the TF2 streams. The lottery streams, you didn't even know how long the stream would be. You like that better than having a consistent schedule? Anything but the same thing you just identified. Anything else. Perfect. Okay. Or Quay. Okay, come with me. Hey, since I'm not doing this for a shitty mission, guess what I can do? Sentinel's still searching. To this day, they have no idea where he went. Fucking Rob. Apparently, I also killed a Sentinel because I got bugged him. What the fuck is enriched carbon? That's new. Uranium. A bunch of weird shit out of that one I haven't seen before. Okay. I haven't seen anything else since I had it day one. Is there a game now? Oh my boy. Is there a game now, he says. There is a fucking game now. This game has the girth of 10 lesser games. That's not accurate, but it's pretty girthy. We're also not necessarily married to that platform, but that general blueprint I laid out could apply to basically any floating island, such as this actually floating island. This is very small though. That'll be hard. Nearly bug-free is incredibly powerful language I would not use on No Man's Sky. But there is definitely a game now. Ooh, Holoturbis. I'm pretty sure I need a picture of these for a reason. The reason is at least one quest. I swear I had to take a picture of Holoterminus. Oh well, I'm Uncharted. It's possible to play this game for almost minutes at a time and not encounter bugs. Yeah, yeah. More or less game-breaking bugs. I had to fight for several streams to get any one of the 3 main quest lines to work. This game is very, very broken. I actually want nav data right now. My only downside is plants. There's like no fucking aminals. Animals! It's a booty! Oh, it's Leafy Butt. Oh, look at you. You were God's mistake. Okay. Okay. Well, we'll go ahead and pretend, yeah, there's no animals on this planet at all. It's weird. It's majestic, is it? I'm not positive you know what that word means. Possibly you don't know what that word means. That animal legally has a head. Oh, that's not even like a contestant in the Tiny Head Olympics. I've found some tiny head ass bitches. You know who hasn't finished Undertale? You know who hasn't finished Undertale? It is you. You know who hasn't finished Undertale. Ain't you. All you gotta do is beat Asgore to death. And you can actually see the ending. And get all the cool story. I'm not gonna kill him. I should go, man. You murdered Toriel without a second fucking thought. But Asgore, who was actively trying to kill you to harvest your soul for his own purposes, that's where we draw the line. That's where we draw the line, boys. Yeah, a really good way to determine alignment is how many steps away from Bryn you are. How can I recharge? Ah, cool, you can't quick recharge the fucking thing anymore, I guess. Guess I'll do it through this. That can be charged by phosphorus, turns out. Weird. You played Starfinder? No. Hello! I am breaching this facility. Brand, you gotta finish Undertale. Intruder! Who got Okay. The presence is triggered a security alert. Air elements being drawn from 2 open balls below me. On screen, a countdown. Intense exothermic elemental reaction is being charged. It's a trap. So glad I know like 500 Viking words. Well, I pick you, Pikachu. Cool. I won the 50-50. And I got garbage. Ah, oh, here's some trash. Today's episode of things that didn't teach me a recipe. We have trash. Secure frequencies. Find me another manufacturing facility. Thank you. We go that way. Thank you. We're learning. And we're collecting small amounts of ammonia. Incredibly small, useless amounts of ammonia. That's definitely the worst reward I've ever gotten for a manufacturing facility by a fucking lot. This also lets us tour the planet so we find a cooler place to live before we actually start building. We can set up in the cooler place to live. It's abandoned. No. Not abandoned? Okay. Pathfinder music now. It's Pathfinder music now. I could build on Mount Intended. Fuck you. Don't scam me, you piece of shit. Garden 5.
Warning. Sentinel combat unit deployed.
Yeah, this isn't Hollow Knight music anymore. This is Pathfinder music now. Hello. What is this? Observatory? I need a picture of one of those. What observatories do? What do you do? About 592, come on. A case of a new world appears on the screen.
Alert. Navigational data received.
What? That detected the same manufacturing facility I already knew about. Fuck! What? There's such fucking cool shit back here. Remembrance? Is that a seed? It looks like the Atlas seeds. They don't have white backgrounds though. Well, I don't know what Remembrance is. That's cool. What's the O show about people back to No Man's Sky? They released updates that added any amount of content to the game. And it's not just a dumpster fire now, it has content. Ooh, Goodness Carbon, I can use that. More Goodness Carbon? More Goodness Carbon. I want some of this stuff. That was bullets. I'm okay with that. Bullets are useful too. I shoot bullets out of my bullet gun. What happened to this? Woo! Ah, well, I don't know what Remembrance is. So I can't activate this huge bank of servers. Because I need Remembrance. Which is an entirely fucking new thing I've never even sort of heard of. Atlas Pass V2 is getting me into some cool places where I can't do anything, so I need all sorts of stuff I've never heard of before. By the way, it's not necessarily invisible wall. I think it's just weird ground texture. That's some spicy terrain generation. Take me. I want to play WoW so bad. I have to take a lot of this from my playlist. I have to do it, Chad. For the greater good, I have to remove all the WoW music from my playlist. I cannot be trusted. It's too fucking tempting. But I don't want to play WoW. I want to play Wrath of the Lich King. I want Ulduar to be current content again. That's what I want. Which isn't gonna happen no matter how bad I want it. Greetings. Oh yeah, you guys missed. Hey, Bryn, are you still here? Do we still have Bryn Bob? Because this is hilarious to me, and I want to see if it's as hilarious to you guys. So, Bryn just found out yesterday that World of Warcraft has a monthly subscription. Not carbon crystal. And I think her head just about exploded. Like, her poor little brain cannot cope with the knowledge that World of Warcraft has a subscription. Oh, I'm stunning on the hydrogen crystals. It's so expensive. She says through fucking mouthfuls of $30 sushi. Wait, I forgot my stuff here. She lost her fucking mind when she found that out. I need to find the reaction. It was beautiful. You already bought the game though? Yeah, but it changes. The game changes. You're paying because they keep updating the game and making it have more game. Another manufacturing facility. I wish to learn more recipes. Yes! Keep chaining me through manufacturing facilities. Perfect. As long as it's not the one I just came from. If it's not the one I just came from, then perfect. Well, the words a time walking raid? I don't know what those words mean. I want to learn to make, like, cryogenic chambers. I feel like this is the one I hit before. I think we've already been here. Have I been made? Oh, it's a new one. Third manufacturing facility. Cool. They scale you down so Ulduar actually is current content. The loot scales back at the max level. That's cool as shit. That's actually really neat. I'm kind of surprised that that's a newish addition. Seems like it's a really easy way to add new content. You don't understand words because as a human male warrior, all you know is hit things with a hammer. Shut up. Something power, something storage, something multi-tool. It says... Fuck, it's just power and storage. Oh, and I'll bet... Fuck, I really need to know what Derton or Chonquilon means. Because that's listing all three of them. Something, trading, something, 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 power, something, 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 storage, something, multi-tool. I see. It's gonna be an... Oh, this is gonna be a fucking shitty B-class upgrade. Okay, so I don't want storage because that's multi-tool. One of these is gonna be exosuit and starship. This is pick what upgrade I want. None of these are failures, I don't think. I think these are all, it's just what reward I get. I'm sure it's gonna be shit regardless though. B-class life support module. Oh, training belt's empty. I got fucked. There is actually a failure. Oh, it might have been empty, damaged, and multi-tool. The only one I could read was multi-tool, so I figured it was like exosuit, starship, and multi-tool, but I think it was only one of them. I mean, regardless, even if I'd gone for one and it worked, I'm sure it would have been a fucking dumpster mod. It would have immediately just thrown away anyway. Jertan might be vault. Find another manufacturing facility. Did they fix it giving you the same place over and over again? Because it seems like it's not sending me back to the same place. It hasn't yet. It's sending me to 3 separate manufacturing facilities without duplicating one. Which is much better than it's ever done before. What's your current goal? Right now, I'm trying to get... I'm sort of exploring this planet. by going from manufacturing facility to manufacturing facility. But my real goal right now is to unlock more recipes. Because I want to plan out the farm. Planning out the farm is going to require me to have an idea of what I'm doing. Ah, it duped me. Okay. Of course, I can't use it again, right? Yeah, okay, so it does still have that. It does still have that problem. Okay, it duped me. It took a couple goes, but it duped me. Like crafting a base and shit? Oh yeah. My boy. No Man's Sky is a video game now. That's amazing. I can see the egg clusters from here. I don't care about that. So now what do I do is the question. I need more manufacturing facilities. Forsaken Planet probably doesn't have any. I know what a manufacturing facility looks like now. It's got the two big like smoke shack things coming out. You know, I'd love to have Call of Duty Zombies as a standalone. You and literally every other human being who's ever played Call of Duty Zombies. The reason they won't sell it as a standalone is because you want it. And that sounds retarded, but I'm serious. Like, the reason that'll never happen is because everyone wants it so much. And everyone wants it so badly, they will continue to buy the full Call of Duty releases just to play zombies. So why would they release zombies as a standalone and make less money? They know people will buy full Call of Duty releases just for zombies. I don't think that'll ever change. Zombies is fucking amazing. I can't even blame them, really. Sick fucking flight tricks. Okay, I'm gonna boost this way for a while, and I'm just looking for a landing pad. Any kind of landing pad. That's a manufacturing facility! I'm good at stuff! That's exactly what I'm looking for. What the hell? Oh, those are Gravitino balls. They just look really weird from a distance. They can eat onion-flavored dicks if they think I'd buy another Call of Duty game. Well, I put it on Twitter the other day, and I stand by it. And however many years of playing video games I've had, and however many video games I've played, I still think the most memorable gameplay segment in all of gaming is Mile High Club and Modern Warfare 1. I don't think that's ever been topped. What do we got? Security something, Viking high something, vessel something, upload something. The transmission is firing on emergency vehicles. Use a ship is in orbit trying to determine the facility's location. Shit, the words I know tell me nothing about this. Security something, something something something. Viking high, that's capitalized, I'm guessing that's a title. So Viking High Emperor vessel, something upload something. Viking High Commander vessel, something upload something. I don't think it cares about the security alert. I think I need to change the coordinates. So I hear distant explosion and screams of burning animals. But over here, shit's working. Oh, hey, that thing I just got. Condensed carbon and radon turns into enriched carbon. Okay, so this is like nitrogen salt. Okay. I mean, I know it said that on the thing, but, now I have it. And we have to learn all the little dumpster combinations first. Okay, so far so good. Let me do my scanner. Can you find me another manufacturing facility? Because I fucking need more recipes, because I pretty much ignored this the entire game, and I don't know how to make anything. I'm playing with Tinker Toy. Oh, shit. Did that just fail? I like the part where it just doesn't do anything, but doesn't have any message or indication as to why it doesn't do anything. I'm gonna guess none nearby. The other thing I want to do is find a good. Oh my god! How, what do you? Why did it? There's one literally right here. Why did that scan fail? What, 3 inches away? Fuck yeah! That's what I'm looking for. Ferrite comes out of condensed carbon thing. That's interesting. Okay. There we go, boys. Why did Fell Servi play No Man's Sky? A fair point? A fair point well made. It seems like, I don't know if this is consistent, but every other one is actually giving me a recipe. So I'm not expecting a recipe here. Maybe I'll get lucky though. Interloper detection! High temperature intruder. My bright red image is on screen. Black lines that match the position of my exosuit's coolant mesh are clearly visible. Increase coolant flow so they can't see me. Well, that's the most useless thing I've ever learned in my life. If I was gonna make tetracobalt, I would just go find a single vortex cube. I don't even know you could craft tetracobalt. Why would you bother? I can do that, I guess. The extent of our technology is effectively taping sticks together. That's the one I just came from, right? Yeah, that was open. That's the one I just came from. Okay. Laziness and enough resources. Yeah, fair. Since you can infinitely multiply ionized cobalt with oxygen, it's easy to produce. I don't know what you would use tetracobalt for. It has to go into something else. What are the odds I can just YOLO into 5 more manufacturing facilities and learn some things that are cool? Is Ori a good game? I've yet to see or play stuff. Ori is a very good game. Ori is a fantastic game. Ori is a very good roguelike. I would be tempted to say that I think it is second. No, I mean, it's really good. I was going to say it's second only to Hollow Knight, but there's a couple of really good roguelikes. Or Metroidvania, yeah, I said the wrong thing. Not roguelike, Metroidvania. I was in the right genre, I just said the wrong word. Like, I think Hollow Knight is better, but that's not a fair comparison because Hollow Knight is the best Metroidvania that has ever been or will ever be produced. Absolutely nothing will ever be better than Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight has ruined the Metroidvania genre for everyone forever by just being about as close to perfect as you can be. Axe. Swamp. It'll work this time. Work this time. I can always do locate nearby structures first and see what I get. Why are you failing? It's just not working anymore. Do I need to relog? I feel like it's glitched. And just No Man's Sky, thanks. Just fucking borked and won't work at all. I think you ignored this mechanic forever. I didn't! I didn't ignore this forever. I tried it a couple times, realized that using this just makes it say the same thing over and over again. And then ignored it forever. I don't understand. Alright, well, this just doesn't work anymore, so I guess we're finding it manually. I guess my fucking scanner thing is just broken forever. I don't know why this is happening. Manufacturing facilities are really obvious looking. I have to fly over them at complete random is all. Thinking the game must work with you, what an idiot. Thinking No Man's Sky is gonna function for whole stream, what an idiot. I mean, it worked for most of the day so far. I thought maybe it'd gotten over its angsty teenager phase, it was just gonna function. I do suppose it's possible there's a mechanic I don't know about it's making it not work, but that's... Observatory? It's not observatory, what is this? I don't know what that is. What is? I don't know what kind of buildings is on top of my head. Still surprised me for how much we shit on No Man's Sky. It's still entertaining. Well, because it's a pile of garbage. But it's a really fun pile of garbage. Like, make no mistake, this game is literally a disaster. But it's a really entertaining disaster. Cool, I got nothing. Had to interact with it again to make it work. It teeters the balance of non-functionality and fun. It's really, really busted, but it's also really fun. It gets away with it because No Man's Sky is fun enough to be worth dealing with how broken it is. And it's very broken. Transmission tower. What the fuck's a transmission tower do? Don't remember what a transmission tower does off the top of my head. Oh, this is the hard code one. Okay, this is the math code. Manufactories are the other thing. Observatories are the scrolling one. This is the actual math code. So it's plus 23 plus 22 plus 44 plus 88. What? Plus 22, plus 44, plus 88. That can't be the series. Because I don't know what the next one would go to. But it'd be way bigger than any of these numbers. 45 to 89.
That's fucking teamwork!
Who this? Who gets dunked in my pool? I still have the paint window up over the top of it, so I need to minimize the paint window. Okay, but I need to back out of it. I was trying to tap back into the game. I forgot, clicking back into the game also clicks. Unstable Shapeshifter. 4 months in a row. You were the shiniest Squidling. Thank you. Gets. You unstoppable dunking fucking madman. For your continued support. Unstable Shapeshifter. Put that hat back on. You know better. It's been 4 months. You know better by now. Okay, hold on. 23, 45, 89, 177. It's like... It's almost plus the previous number. It's plus 1 less than the previous number. So it's 177 plus 176. That's hard off the top of my head. 353? Question mark? Cool. That's the ground. I don't know why that showed me the ground. That was a distress beacon. We can go get a shitty... I mean, I do need a shitty trade-in ship. I don't have a dumpster ship to trade in right now. It was -1, then doubling, then adding 1. AKA... adding 1 less than the previous number. Which is 1 less, the 2 less steps than what you did. But still works. Because math is needed, math works multiple ways. Numbers do number shit. Quick maths. Quick maths. Alright, hopefully this is a trash ship. I need a trash ship for trade-in, because I don't actually want to get rid of my Explorer. My Explorer's fairly upgraded. And until I eventually get a good Explorer, this is going to be my jumping implement. I want an ice cream sandwich. That's abandoned. No particular reason. I want an ice cream sandwich. That was very random. I can't remember the last time I had an ice cream sandwich. There's not a ship here. I was told there would be ships. There's a disgusting nugget ball. Atlas stuff is doing Atlas stuff. I feel like there's supposed to be a ship here. There's just not. This is usually what it looks like when there's a crashed ship. Don't know why there's not a ship, because again, I feel like there should be a ship. S-Class module. Come on, I got the anti-clusters the last like 4 in a row. My stomach is so sad for milkshake. That's probably because you're lactose intolerant. If you have a steak and shake and get an Oreo ice cream sandwich for around $1, that's fucking amazing. However, I have a steak and shake. I don't have a car. So that is unfortunately unhelpful. I have a bicycle. I had to take a break from riding it the last couple days though, because the seat is trying really, really hard to detach my testicles from my body. So, haven't ridden the bike in a couple days. That hurt my neck real bad. Going outside in 2018. LOL, Keck, and XD. Well, the manufactory hunting thing was going really well until they just inexplicably stopped spawning. Okay, let's do this. What's the Keck thing? So, fun fact, this is entirely, at this point, unrelated. Keck is an internet meme. It just it's the same as LOL. That's not how you jump. That's... Squid, why are you dating a 5-year-old? Shut up, she's not 5, she just doesn't know things. Leave her alone. So, Keck is the same concept as LOL at this point. However, comma, I'm pretty sure it's actually from World of Warcraft. By complete random chance, because in the year of our Lord 2018, Keck is not set as a World of Warcraft reference. But it came from World of Warcraft. It just means LOL. That's what online said. There's two, okay, so Brent. So Brent. It doesn't stand for anything, is where you're getting confused. It's not an abbreviation. It's not a... that one word. That means a letter stands for a different thing. It's not one of those. World of Warcraft acronym, thank you. In World of Warcraft, there are two factions. Okay? These two factions are not friends. Okay? And they speak different languages. So in-game, since everybody is actually a player, to stop players from one faction talking to the players of the other faction, whatever text you type into the game goes through a gobbledygook translator before it actually comes out. So you just see bullshit that doesn't mean anything. And if a player from one faction, but it's a gobbledygook, it's a consistent gobbledygook generator, so you could, I guess, if you really cared enough, learn enough words to understand what they were saying. I don't know why you'd ever do that, but you conceptually could do that. Anyway. So if one faction says LOL, and that goes through the Horde 2 Alliance gobbledygook generator, it comes out as Keck. That's what the Alliance person sees. The Alliance person sees Keck. And you can tell it's LOL because saying some things makes your character emote. It's like if you say LOL, your character will physically laugh. So you can really easily tell when the orc dude says Keck and his character starts laughing, that's LOL. And why it became a meme, I don't know. But that's what Keck is. It was more catchy than Burr, which is what the Horde see when the Alliance say LOL. The Horde just sees Burr, which is way less funny than Keck. Pretty sure it's due to 4chan. The vast majority of memes in existence on the internet are due to 4chan, yes. I didn't take a picture of a single one of those manufacturing facilities. Squid, can you describe memes every day just like
That's
this?
fucking teamwork!
You guys missed me explaining Anus Georg to Friend Bob. Because Anus Georg's like a level 3 meme. Because this is actually pretty much my daily life, explaining memes to Bryn like this. Because to understand Anus Georg, you have to understand Spider's Georg and how it translates to Anus Georg. Anyway, Nary LV, 2 months in a row. You and the tiniest squiddling kids, still here, still dunking kids. Thank you for your support, my dude. You guys don't know Anus Georg? Okay. Alright, so forget for a moment. Purge your minds of Anus Georg, okay? Because to understand Anus Georg, you have to understand Spider's Georg. Because this is a shitty Tumblr meme that shouldn't exist, but it was funny enough to make it onto the greater internet. It's really, really rare that Tumblr does something funny. But this is one of those times. You've heard of Anus Georg about Spider's Georg? Anus Georg is a play on Spider's Georg. The post that is Anus Georg is a reference to it. It literally just says Anus Georg, like you're supposed to understand what Georg is. The meme is Georg. Anyway, so Don't worry about spiders, Georg. Don't worry about anus, Georg. Forget your collective Georgs, because we have to roll back. That's not the starting point for this particular adventure. Georg is not where we begin. Georg is where we end. That's almost a good holler. So, you know that urban legend you've all probably heard once upon a time. I don't know which of these is the furthest away one I have. Once upon a time, there was an urban legend that the average person eats like 8 spiders in their sleep in their lifetime, or a year, or something. There's a whole bunch of variations on that, right? It's bullshit. It's been proven to be bullshit for millennia. It's not a real thing. Spiders don't crawl in your mouth while you're sleeping. But the point is, that is the thing that exists. This is an Atlas station system. This is not what I want. There's not a way to sort these by how far from the center are they. Shit. How am I gonna... It's the most recently visited. Hold on, before I continue this. It's the most recently visited, but it's not. It's totally random. Shit. How am I gonna find the one that's the closest to the center other than jumping to every single one of them? Oh, discoveries, good call. Nakong Imbi. Are these sorted by closest to the center? No. They are not. They're also sorted by most recent. I visited these 2 hunting Atlas stations. Evolga? Is Evolga the closest to the center I've been? Because I figure if I'm gonna jump around and look for a desert planet for missions and whatnot, I might as well do it as close to the center as possible. I think Evolga is the closest to the center. Anyway, so there's this urban legend. This urban legend. You eat spiders in your sleep. Nobody does that. But the original joke is that said myth is true. The average person eats 8 spiders a year in their sleep. Most people eat 0, but the average is driven up by Spiders Georg, who lives in a cave, sleeps perpetually, and inhales thousands of spiders a day. So balance with the rest of mankind eating 0. That's how it works. That's Spiders Georg. And it's funny as shit. So.
Orbital station coordinates received.
Here's the problem. I can't stop laughing at Spiders Georg. Here's the problem. Hold on. Oh god. This isn't even close. This is completely wrong. Fuck! Anus Georg is the same concept. Someone said something about the average person has 1.5 anuses. And they're like, I think the average person actually has a single anus, and someone just says Anus Georg. It says, are you implying there's a person with 7 billion ani? It's Anus Georg. Fuck. It's not the activated indium, because the activated indium's on the planet called activated indium. Is that as close as I got? Yes, it is. Because we ended this by trying to find a place where I could find India. So it's an Achiosium station. Which is possible I've never been to. I've never actually been to the station. So I need to go to Chromatic Metal and take off from there. Oh, 7 billion people, 14 billion buttholes. That's what it was. 7 billion people, 14 billion buttholes. Like, I think your math's a little off there. Anus Georg. Are you implying it's a person with 7 billion buttholes? It might be Uncharted, it's possible. Well, while I'm here, might as well collect another like 750,000 free money. From these absolute units. I want you guys to understand the amount of effort I'm putting in to continuing to have a stream and not just laughing about Anus Georg for the next 30 minutes. Because I think Anus Georg is way funnier than it is. You guys have actually no idea. I don't know why. Alright, yeah, it is broken forever. Okay, so Signal Booster is broken forever. So that was a fun mechanic for 5 minutes. But I think this is an Uncharted system. That was a really cool resource for 5 minutes before it broke forever. What kind of planet are you, my boy? 45 minutes of my life, so I'm watching it dying of laughter. Because it's funny! It's hilarious! A man with 7 billion buttholes. I just imagine the Lovecraftian piece of buttholes all over its body instead of eyes. Exactly! It's an eldritch monstrosity that poops from every pore. It's a shit goblin. She did seriously have to sit there and listen to me laugh at it for like 40 minutes though. She was trying to go to sleep too and I'm just laying there fucking laughing my one butthole off. Because I am not Anus Georg and I possess only a single butthole. What are you jumping out here for? I think there was a reason. I wanted to put a little effort into trying to find a good hauler, because I do want to get the ship upgrade going soon. See how many Adobe mud huts Anus Georg can make out of his poop alone. What's funny in Desert, that's not what I came here for, though. I came here to try and find more manufacturing facilities, thinking maybe if I jumped halfway across the known fucking galaxy, the signal booster would start working again, but the signal booster's actually just broken forever. So it's not helpful. Sorry, all his buttholes, he snatches them up off people who laughed them up. Poop! Next contestant on the price is a decent hauler. His car couldn't even poop that much, it'd just be a tiny bit of each butthole. Are we gonna get into specifics of how Anus Georg shits? Is that what we've come to now? Is that how we end our stream? Anytime George does something, it reminds me lasts another 5 minutes. Because George just barks Georg. He just barks at everything all the time. He's Count Wolfenstein. Let's just jump. Excuse the amount of barks happening for all dogs. Attack. Alright, let's try to jump towards the center of the universe. This is the closest we got, I think. Towards the center of the universe, as far as we can, to a high economical system. I'm not positive that makes a difference. It's possible it does. And regardless if I have infinity stars to choose from, might as well pick one that has a good economy. A little too far away. A little too far away. There we go. Comfortable, adequate, sustainable, abandoned, low supply, medium supply, unsuccessful, sustainable, developing, declining, failing, sustainable, adequate, declining, comfortable, balanced, fledgling, promising, booming! Booming, you say? Off we go! Well, the ice cream shop I'm stealing internet from is closing, so I'll see you later. Hi, Brad. The fact that you said hobble with no internet, oh god. I feel like this is happening a lot more recently. Is this happening way more recently? Bye, my child. Okay, I went the freighter. The space please don't show up for no reason. Got him. Go, mate. Bitch! You want a fucking wrestle? You want a space wrestle? Bitch, I will space wrestle you. We're never gonna be able to fucking afford. Holy shit, this guy's getting shot by 10 billion lasers that are doing a total of 0 damage. Kinda wish the freighters did anything. This is black and red, it's really cool looking. Gonna call me, or is that a no on this one? This used to do things. Unless my UI is just over encumbered by pop-ups and has to scroll through all of them before I get the call. Yeah, my UI is over encumbered. I had to drop a flower. Hello. Quarterbacks. Words. There's a lot of. This one's got a ton of guns that do nothing on it. We have 92,000. Oh, it's gonna be sad because I could never fucking hope to afford a decent freighter. I'm actually getting kind of close. The problem is it's buy a good ship or buy a good freighter. I'd much rather have a good ship. Would I, though? I don't even have a decent freighter. My freighter's a pile of dog shit. Maybe I should get a freighter that's not a pile of dog shit. Regardless, even a decent freighter is way more expensive than the most valuable of ships. So this is going to be like 140 million's my guess. These clock in at generally double. It's actually really cheap. Red and black fucking 2. Damn. 31 slots. That almost... It almost doubles me. I saved all this money for a ship. If I buy this, we're stuck in this ship forever. But this is a really cool freighter. Oh, man! Fuck! Damn it! It looks really cool. It has 31 slots. This wasn't what I wanted. Hey! You the captain now. Son of a bitch. They got me. There's so much room for activities. I don't know what technology slots of fitters even do, but I've never seen what they're enough for. This is actually a pretty dope looking freighter. What do we call this, Chad? What do we call this? Anus Georg. I can't just name the ship. It's not a question. Are my frigates gone? Do I have his frigates instead of me? Because it was mine, there's no option to transfer them. No, they're still here. Okay, I keep all my frigates.
Welcome, Squidling, to the squidding
Arc.
pool.
218. Take this fucking hat, my dude. You are the shiniest squidling. Welcome to the squiddy pool. Chat! Get this man some tentacles. Get that sub hype up in the fucking chat. Thank you, kids, for the dunk. Learn something valuable. I can delete these fucking panels. So. Why? So still can't build anything here. So no matter what I do, you can never build anything right here. This is just dead. 2 fleet command rooms. Love you, Squid. Man, stopping every day, but I'm traveling your space for a long time. Well, hey, just hanging out. Just stopping by and all. Just supporting the channel. Don't think I don't appreciate that business, my dude. Thank you for being around. Enjoy that hand. So what I want to do is the question. Other than delete all the useless crap that comes stapled to the walls. You can do some cool building ideas, I guess, but I would like all this crap to go away. Ah, that's why all these different wall attachments are so
That's
useless.
fucking teamwork!
This cargo bay ass shit out of here. Get this shit out of here. Mississithra. Hold on. Deleting everything. 6 months in a row, half a year in the squiddy pool. That's a new hat. You with the shiniest squidling. Thank you for your continued support. Glad you're enjoying the content. I can get a lot of stuff, I think, by deleting a bunch of this crap. Is deleting this costing me? I can like do this. Oh, it's going into here for reasons. Unbeknownst to mankind. Going here because why wouldn't it? Shit tons of silver, you say? Wrong. Shit tons of silver, you say? I think I can manage that. That is something I think I can provide. Shitloads of silver in one easy step. Get rid of all this crap right now. I don't need like a pre-built cargo bay. I will expand as I choose to expand. Not how you have dictated I will expand. You will not control me, video game. I shall expand how I please. Okay. So I want to leave. I want a blank slate, basically. That I can expand as I see fit. I'm gonna put a lot of this stuff back down, of course, but I want a blank slate. This is a blank slate. Can there used to be a cargo bay here? Yeah, the new captain just stared at it until it filled itself in. Okay, I can't do much here. Oh, I actually can't build this level at all. Oh, you can't build this level? It's kind of annoying. Question, freighter stairs. You can make another floor. Holy shit, I can have another floor. All right. For the moment, just go ahead and accept the eternal truth that I have enough silver to do whatever the fuck I want to do. How much silver do you have? Yes. Now let's start building. So you're gonna have to come up the stairs right here. I have no say in that. Means perhaps I don't want these here, actually. Perhaps what I do... I start by building a little area here. I can't do these because it nopes me. Can't build any sort of anything there, that's fine. So there's... This just changes the walls. Oh, I like these venti walls, actually. Do the venti walls. For here. Can you paint these?
Oh my god. I can paint them.
Worth noting again, it simply will not match the lower floor. Because I cannot do anything down here. But I can paint. That does not include the doorway either. Which means this entryway has to be white. I guess it has to be white and orange. I can expand to different sections beyond that. But if I don't start there, this is going to be garbage. This is going to be a huge pile of garbage. Alright, so let's go to freighter components again. You can future-proof this by building a staircase. Okay, let's do this. Here. Here. So there is a stairwell that will lead to something which for now is just simply going to be rooms. How up can this go? Holy shit. Oh my god. That's the limit. Can't build up there. Okay, so this is the highest level you can actually get to. I don't know why I'd want to do more than that anyway. You can make this very large. Very, very, very large. Okay, I want to have a sort of entryway here. Now the question. Cannot delete this central hall. This is untouchable because it leads to the command deck. Because I can't change anything about it either, unfortunately. Now I can make narrow hallways to lead off for other purposes. Let's start the hallway and the hallway. So I have an entryway. For right now, what I want is this into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, you can't. What? Oh, okay, these need to be T's. Nope, I see. Or X's, rather. You need an intersection leading to them. Storage crates placed really weirdly on freighters. So I need these 5 to all be T intersections. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go here, go to storage. we go 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Perfect. We have a vault. That just added 50 more slots to the freighter because I have access to 10 5-slot storage units. Flashlight on? Why can't I see anything here? You can't paint on these? Yeah, they have the decals on them, but I want just easily glancing while I'm walking down the aisle. You can't paint on these. It's layering underneath the cover. You can see because it kind of peeks through there before it slides back underneath. Alright, can't paint on these. Pain, but such is life. Alright, solution. Improvise, adapt, overcome. Put it on the floor. This also does not change the decal at all. I don't know why they have that option. Line it up. Let's get a system here. So the top of the line will be lined up with the two, like as high as it can go without it overlapping the floor guard. Like so. It's important that every angle is automatically spawned, or every number is spawned at the most retarded possible angle. So it maximizes how long you have to spend trying to figure out where to place it. Like that. Like so. P3, right? Yep, okay. Perfect, retarded. Perfect, retarded. Get the rotation on every one of them. Vault 4. Why is this how you are? Why can't you just in any way attain the rotation I'm clearly using? Also, the floor is not flat, and that's annoying too. 4. 5. Is the contrast of the floor? That is true. At least it is the contrast of the floor since I can't change the color. This is the color I'd want it to be anyway. Wish I could have like a flat floor panel, but such is life. 6. Line it up. Put it down. 7. And so I have long-term vaults. Why is line on top of the number? God only knows. When the only decal I had was 0, I thought it was a bomb. There's No Man's Sky, and they literally have to do the opposite of what every other sentient human does. That was perfectly legible as you walk down the aisle. Cool. So I can at a quick glance see the numbers for all defaults on these sides here. Fantastic. Okay. There are vaults. That is useful. I don't know what I want to do with the floors. I don't want to have the upper floors be anything that is too useful. Fun fact, this is actually forward is the problem. Let's kill this. Oh, back. Okay. No. 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 This is So, if you want to make Bowser's Infinite Staircase, you can basically do that. I have no idea who would ever need that much space. But if for some reason you need that much space, No Man's Sky is here for you. You can put like a fucking jillion of these on top of each other. Probably as far as that's gonna go. I don't intend to have this go anywhere else. Now, I'll figure out a use for this floor at a later occasion. For right now, I'm thinking the things that are gonna be useful, thinking ahead. The things that are useful that I'm gonna want to regularly access, I'm going to want to have on the bottom floor so I don't have to walk so far to get to them. So the 10 vaults, stairs queuing. The 10 vaults should all certainly be right here, because that's a quick access thing. Secondary, the command rooms should also be on the ground level for the same reason. I think 4 to start is plenty. Gives me 4 freighter command rooms and plenty of space to add an additional should I want more. Can't imagine a fucking universe I want more than this. I don't have to have a 0 numbered one here. I can just start with 1. Damn it, why did you rotate yourself, you stupid retard? Why are you, is this how you are? These real quick, just for aesthetic purposes. Command bays 1 through 4. Possibly with more of them later. I think how many frigates I ever end up getting, which I can't imagine will be more than what I have because I hate them. Actually running low on carbon from all these stamps. I'll have to get more carbon when I go to the trade terminal. A trade terminal. You get those. Need to move one of those too. I can put a trade terminal in the main room. I can plop a trade terminal in here. I don't know what a base salvage capsule does. This will always clip through this style of wall. I can have my boys in here? I can get my boys. I can have receptionists. I don't know I could get the boys in here. I can have a farming floor. Can I build hydroponic things in here? Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Give you the extra container talking about space. Second floor is the farm. Second floor is the farm 100%. We're gonna have one wing, second wing. One wing will be type plants, planet hazard plants. So, selenium frost crystal, fungal mold, gamma root. I mean, based on a planet again? I guess you fucking don't. I'm not convinced you do. I feel like this is gonna clip. Put something right here. No? Yeah, I didn't want to build up the previous one because I wasn't planning on keeping that freighter. Okay, so this needs to be... instead of that. This. Make this how I please. Okay. Well, you need at least 2 stairs or everything breaks because this is still No Man's Sky and is... I had an idea, but it didn't quite work out, the Sean Murray story. So I need to go up 2 levels. Pick up a single level, everything's broken forever. So, delete all this floor. You're gonna figure that out now rather than after a whole lot of time and investment. Paying for Squid to forget he named his freighter Anus Georg and spent half the stream laughing at it. Oh, that day will come. And that day might be tomorrow. Second staircase. Let's go up dose. I don't need rooms. I need a hall. There we go. Alright, so now I don't have to worry about clipping to the floor. Droppity, 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 droppity. Droppity, droppity. 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 Droppity, droppity. Still want a planet base just because you have more options for buildings and whatnot, because you don't really get to do a whole lot with buildings here. Oh, right, 'cause it's a hallway. So it's supposed to be a T, faces that way, into stairs and, nope, into stairs and stairs, into what is going to be my quarters. Room style room. Actually, I'll even delete that. Nah, it makes it really small. Okay. We got some hallways. To connect through to a couple different places. Now we can use paint. I wish you could stick doors into it. I was actually just thinking that. I wish I could have doors. Okay, so Fleet Command. Gray and red does very little. Not interested in how minimally different that is. Paint is not working. Oh, it is. It's just, it's... Damn it. I'm super glad that some fucking genius made these the same button. He's a really cool guy. What if paint and delete were the same button and delete was the default option? No Man's Sky in a nutshell. Yeah, paint is working. It's just seriously incredibly fucking minor. Like super duper minor. What color do I want Fleet Command to be? How's yellow and white look? Yellow and white is incredibly fucking yellow. I actually like that. That is really, really yellow. This ain't your fucking grandpa's yellow. This is the banana chamber. Okay. And then I go into gray and black going into the vault. No difference at all, because the only color that matters is the top one, so black and yellow. There we go. Yeah, black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow. Ooh. And since even the numbers that are pre-painted on the storage vaults never change color, since they're permanently white, they stand out way better if you paint your vaults black. I can't imagine a universe in which I won't use black vaults everywhere at all times. Or like snowy theme, I always forget how good it is. That is a stark contrast to that number. Okay, so we got black hallway, we need a storage, yellow hallway, leading down to ship command, continuing our adventures in color coding. The farming floor will have green hallways. Because it's a farm, green is the plant's color. White vaults for pure masochism. Step 1, if you're getting anything out of your vaults, guess if this is the right vault. And I think I'll also make these stairwells leading up to this screen as well. And what color do I want fucking commands to be? No difference because it doesn't actually change the effect. Doesn't matter which one you go into, I don't think. Purple. Oh my god, that's purple. Holy shit. That's so purple. Red? That's pretty fucking red. It's amazing how some of these are like, this is a color, and some of them have no color whatsoever. Okay, so command, farm, reception, fleet command, storage. liking this, my dudes. I'm liking this, my dudes. I'm pumped. Everything clips to these walls. Good to know. Okay, well then the answer is going to be the ceiling. Nope. 50 billion guesses. Let's go. One man versus infinite brightness. Will he be victorious? Okay, doing it from the side, my instinct is almost correct. Good game. No Man's Sky art team. Hey, you know what lens flare is? Yeah, obviously. I'm an artist. Dude, I just found out about lens flare. Holy shit. How did I not know about this? Lens flare is so fucking cool. And then when you place it, they literally do nothing. You have no idea how cool lens flare is, man. Oh my god. It's amazing. Oof. No ceiling light. Ceiling light is just on the banned list. What? It has to be centered over a room. It can't be put on the boundary between rooms. Even though that's one area. I need to leave this for right now. Flashbang out. Guess what are my wall options here? Because this is where you would put them. Oh, they're still red. I'm still on red. No symmetry allowed, clearly. Guess I shouldn't have deleted the one that was here by default, because I'm never getting it back. It's actually gone forever.
That's fucking teamwork!
Stewie Bird! 9 months in a row. You were the shiniest Squidling. Put that fucking hat back on, my dude. Gets and Shaggles, thank you for the dunk. Chat, let's get some sub hype going. For what's probably the last sub of the day, because I'm gonna go down. I'm gonna check, and I don't think my fleet's back yet. Pretty sure it's still out doing fleet stuff. I love fleet, man. Yeah, it's gonna be going for a while. Okay. Slow down and save. Now hop off of this. And we can do some decoration later. I got distracted from what we wanted to do. Because while neat, I used 100% of my magnetized ferrite. Okay. I brought extras. I brought extras. This wasn't the base I was planning on building. This just kind of happened. Sacrificed much for a base building stream, and it was worth it. I mean, it was only the beginning of a base building stream. You haven't really even started the base building stream yet. Where are the rest of my ships? Save and reload your ships. Okay, I'll put all this shit away tomorrow for Pathfinder then. Let's go take a look at our new freighter before we get off. This is what we launch out into now. That's not better. No longer the toilet paper roll. This behemoth is what we launch out to. This is our boy. This is our freighter now. And of course, it's completely in shadow, so you can't see it even a little bit, because it is 100% in the shadow of the planet. It's got a little fucking command tower. It has several reinforced. It's literally just covered in guns. Enter photo mode and paint the sun around with R3. There you go. My dude. That's what we're looking for. Look how many guns it has. This is our new freighter. It's a giant fucking Star Destroyer, literally lined with guns. I want to park on this side because I'm just going to relay where all my ships are again. Did you design it, or was it a preset that you customized the bit? Thinking this isn't No Man's Sky. Customization. That's a fancy $5 word you got there, freaking customized. No, it's exactly how we found it, because that's how No Man's Sky works. You have zero ability to customize how a freighter looks externally. And now we come up into this, our vault, our command center, our farms, a freighter that is real. I'm definitely gonna have the boys in here, like 10,000%. I'm bringing at least Fancy Science Man so I can talk to him and get free shit. I think it's probably Construction Guy too. The Overseer is like the devil though. What's the Exocraft Terminal? You can't build the Exocraft Terminal specifically. You're gonna tell me I can't fucking do a wheelie out of my freighter into space? Who's gonna fucking stop me? Not the Exocraft guy. Can you put a save thingy down the freighter? Probably, yeah. I had to look through what all we can do. Okay, I have a billion screenshots that are all garbage because the game made me take them. I hate that this game makes you take actual screenshots. Delete these. I don't want these. I took them for quests. The overseas is banished to the ice planet. Alright, chat. I'm gonna hop off. I'm gonna eat me some tortellini. Try to put a dent in the massive pile of pasta. Brimbob got me. Thanks for hanging out, guys. We ended up getting to the base building eventually. I literally, like, No Man's Sky's crazy. It's been 6 hours. I don't know what we did all stream. Like, I don't feel like I accomplished anything. We got a freighter that I fucking impulse bought. I wasn't even looking for a freighter. I just impulse bought the shit out of this freighter. I didn't even want this. I wanted a regular ship, and now I'm broke, so it's gonna be a long time until we get an actual hauler. But the dude just offered up a fucking black and orange Imperial Star Destroyer, and I was like, oh. Alright, fair. I'll take it. Tomorrow, 2 p.m. EST. We got a couple hours to work on some shit here on the freighter. Before Pathfinder. Before it bore. The War for the Crown continues. I will see you guys then, chat! You all have a good night. It's tortellini time. / last minute Pathfinder prep time. Because we're doing shit tomorrow!